Coach, by your face you look disappointed. I mean, are you disappointed with obviously,
Of
but
course I am. I felt, look, we've got obviously the injuries to the back line, which isn't helping, and the goals have all come from that, not being in good positions. And, it's frustrating from my perspective because it's something that we work on, 2, maybe 3 times a week. I felt second half we was in complete control of the game. They weren't playing for us, they weren't breaking us down. And one moment where we've given the ball away, been hit on the counter again and not got in a good position, played straight for us and gone 2-1 up. And I just feel right now if you look at Midge had a slight hamstring strain, we've got Da Costa the same. We've just got too many injuries at the moment, and it's killing us. I mean, we look like the team that just played in a 100-degree heat index on Sunday rather than them, and we've had the extra day to recover. But if you don't do your jobs, then you're going to get punished at this level, and that's happened to us tonight. Happened with the first goal, happened with the second goal, and of course it happened with the third goal. So I sound like a broken record, and it's frustrating. But as I say, I haven't had a settled back four now for probably 2.5, 3 months, and it's just getting beyond frustrating. And the fact that we only had 3 fit outfield players to choose from the bench, it's quite tough at the moment. But is what it is. We've got to show character. We've got to show a bit of pride in our work and what we do. We've got a very tough game on Saturday, but we've got to respond positively and do the right things and ensure that we continue to fight for every point. And up until the second goal tonight, I think we've done that for most of the season. And for me, that was a little bit frustrating. I can understand. Obviously, the players been a little bit, dejected, but you've still got to do the right things. There's still plenty of minutes to play and get yourself back in the game. As an example, Washington's a good example of that, and we just didn't do that tonight, unfortunately.
how'd you feel about Onamuna Iffy getting her first 90?
Yeah, I felt she done well. I felt she caused them problems. Obviously, the sharpness is going to be an issue for her, like a match fitness side of things. But I felt she caused them problems down that, especially down their left-hand side and our right-hand side. And she can. It was a positive for us tonight. She can, look back on her performance tonight with pride.
Near the end of the game, you were shifting Adriana Leon higher and dropping Stengel. What was your thinking there?
That was not my thinking. I mean, we give the players the freedom to interchange positions, and obviously Dries covers a lot of distance in the games. And all we ask is if they interchange, that someone drops in and does their job defensively, and that's what happened. Because the game, I said to them at half time, it's too transitional, and it was exactly the same the second half. We start forcing balls when we've got all our players on the edge of the box, and the gaps and distances become too big, and we just stop doing what we're doing. And so there's no real tactical change to that. It was just that they've ended up in positions, and because it was so transitional, we couldn't get back into the natural shape.
What's the timeline on getting back any of your defenders, Chapman, Albie Westphal?
We've obviously had Kristen's diagnosed now. She's 4 to 6 weeks from when the injury occurred, so we're 2 weeks into that. Brooke Elby come out the cast start of this week, and she's still going to be 2 weeks away. And Chapman feels a little bit better, but we just have to make if she's fit enough for the weekend, then brilliant. If she's not, then we have to make do with what we've got.
What about Lavelle?
No, still probably a couple of weeks away, unfortunately.
Okay, thanks, Matt.